Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you all my One Piece card game, Three Brothers starter deck opening. This is the 13th starter deck to come out for the One Piece card game. A very interesting starter deck because it has three different leaders in it in the form of Sabo, Ace, and Luffy, all being able to be utilized with the many different yellow cards we have in the starter deck because each leader is a dual color leader. I believe with Ace being red-yellow, Sabo being blue-yellow, and Luffy being black-yellow. I may have gotten the colors mixed up, but they all do, have yellow in them, meaning all the colors from the actual starter deck can work together with each leader, and then you're just meant to build off your own leader and deck based on the one you choose with additional support we have from upcoming sets. What's also cool about these starter decks is that they come with a promo pack that comes with 3 alternate arts for the different cards in the actual deck itself, having 16 different cards in the deck in total, and then a chance at 3 of those 16s being in the promo pack as alternative art. So I think some of the bigger ones to get are the leaders. So we'll go ahead and open up the actual deck, show all that you get with it, and then we'll take a crack at the promo pack and see what we get as well. So let's go ahead and open up. Being one of these special decks, just like the 3 captains one that had Kid, Luffy, and Law, you get a deck box, and it's a pretty nice quality deck box as well. We have the little rule book here as always as well, and then we'll go ahead and open up the actual deck box. So this is the promo pack. It has the 3 bonus promos, and then here is the actual deck itself. I really do like the deck box. It has the little divider. You can see all 3 of the brothers on it as well. But like I said, good quality deck box for sure. And we'll go ahead and open up the deck because I believe the entire deck is also foil. So every single card, including the Dawn that you get from this, just like the 3 captains deck, will be foil. So hopefully we can get out of the plastic. There we go. And we will see what we have. All right, so yep, actually I was wrong on the colors. Sabo is red and yellow. Makes sense. He does get the Maranomi after Ace, but it is a 4-life leader. With a once per turn, you may add one of your characters with a cost of 3 or more and 7,000 power or more to the top of your life. So working with the yellow playstyle and then powering up one of your other characters. So very similar to the yellow and red playstyle. So you get this leader. Portgas D Ace is the blue-yellow, having more of a bounce option, I believe. Looking at the 5 cards at the top of your deck, add 1 character with a cost of 5 or less to your life cards, then place those in the bottom of the deck in any order, and at the end of your turn, trash all your face-up life cards. So you make use of those face-up life cards, I'm guessing, before you lose them at the end of the turn. With the last leader being Monkey D. Luffy, it's a Dawn ×2 effect. Your life cards are placed in the bottom of your deck, your face-up ones instead being added to your hand. So it just kind of makes up for the limitations, I believe. If you have 0 life cards, you can add up to 2 character cards with a cost of 5 or less. Cost of 5 from your hand or trash to the top of your life cards face up. So this means, you just keep on protecting yourself if you're down to 0 life. I think I'd play the Luffy if I were to play anything, but here are the actual cards now for the deck itself. We have 2 Sabo, so you may trash 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to KO one of your opponent's characters at the cost of 5 or less on play. Portgas D Ace, we have 2 copies of this also. It has Rush if you have 2 life or less. Monkey D Garp, did we get only 2 Garp as well? Because he's a searcher, so you might need to get a second deck if they only have 2 Garp for you to use. Monkey D Luffy, if you have 1 or more life, draw a card, trash 1 card from the top of your life cards if this character gains plus 2,000 to start your next turn. Then if you have 1 or more, okay, so it's draw power, but still not bad at all. Emporio Ivankov, looks like we have 2 copies of this as well. It's a blocker. Edward Newgate, on play, add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Then you may look at all your life cards, place 1 card. They all just work, and that's the play style of yellow also. We have 4 copies of Edward Newgate. Curly Dedan, another blocker. And then on play, you can play up to 1 of each Sabo, Portgas, D Ace, and Monkey D. Luffy with a cost of 2 from your hands. These are meant to be the younger versions of them, which we have in the deck also. As you can see here, we have the younger Sabo. And it looks like we get 4 copies of this. And reveal 1 card from the top of your life. If that card is a Sabo with a cost of 5, so it just meant to go into the bigger Sabo. Shanks as well. Do we have 4 copies of Shanks? On play, you may turn one of your face-up life cards face down. That's pretty good, especially with the Luffy leader, making use of the life you pay and then not having to return it. Portgas D Ace. Looks like it just is very similar to the Sabo, but instead getting to play the Ace card. Makino as well. Add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand. Not bad. Do we have 4 copies also? Yep. And Monkey D. Luffy having the same as Sabo and Ace, just being able to play one of his older play cost 5 forms. We also have Yamato. Has Rush. And on play, you look at your life cards, place 1 card from the top of your deck, place the rest in the life area in any order. 4 copies there. Then we have the actual event cards. Flame Dragon King. Looks like power-up card also. We have 2 copies. Gum Gum Jet Spear. And then if you have 0 life, draw 1 card. A lot of draw power if your life just seems to be at 0. The 3 brothers, Bond. You can see all the different things that the 3 of them did together. And then our final cards here, which I always like, are the 10 foil Dawn. They have the Dawn backings as well, but just fully foiled Dawn. I still have the ones from the 3 captains deck as well. So very nice touch there for sure with the pack. But other than that, the big thing that we wanted to see what we could potentially pull is the promo pack. So let's go ahead and see what we pull from this. So first, we'll flip it around. Our first card is Sabo, which I will compare to the other cards because it's basically like they just grayscaled them. You can see the Sabo I pulled from the promo pack and then the one here, no background or anything. So I guess these would be your max rarities you would want to go for any of the promos. And next, oh, that is really nice. We actually pulled a leader, and it is Portgas D Ace. Now that is cool, and this one even has texture. Actually, looks like they all have texture with the wording as well. But the Ace leader is very, very nice. That looks awesome. And what is our oh, and we also pulled Shanks, so we got some variety there. I wonder if you could potentially pull 2 leaders from one of these promo packs. I think the leaders might be some of the more sought after of the cards. I just want to compare all the other cards we got from them as well. But here is it looks like, oh my goodness, it looks like there's like some sticky tack on the Sabo, maybe from the front of the deck. I'll just have to clean that off there in a second. But here is the actual Ace from there, and here's the leader. Almost identical, just like I said with the grayscale, but I love how they kept the fire in the art as well, and they did the same with the Shanks and his slash, and then it looks like they might not have because there really wasn't much to work with the pipe that Sabo uses. But very, very awesome. Definitely happy with this pull, and I hope you all enjoyed a look at this starter deck opening. And as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Qualia out.